Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So glad that you could join me here this really late afternoon. Spent all day taking photos and just got back to the house. I checked the mail and there was a big ass package in the mail. Something I had no clue what it was. You ever do that? You ever buy something and it just takes months to show up and then all of a sudden you just have a random package in your mailbox? That's exactly what happened today. Because I thought about calling maybe the bomb squad or something like that because I wasn't expecting a package this big. But before we get into the video, let me just throw this out there. If you are new here to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. You know, I'm trying to hit that 1,000 goal. So, like, just, throw a dog a bone, click that subscribe button, and, let's get to know each other, all right? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. But are you familiar with the Shop app? If you download the Shop app and you buy stuff on there, it gives you an easier way to purchase products. It makes like smaller businesses able to sell their stuff online. It makes it a lot easier for them. Shop Pay is just a very convenient way to buy products. Virtually everything's on there. You can buy a lot of stuff on there. I mean, you can even buy generators. I've been looking at one, but there's a vast amount of stuff on there. It's crazy, right? So you also get money back for using the Shop app. So I had about 20 some odd dollars that I had to play with, and I've been needing a new pair of work shoes, so I tried to put it towards that. So I bought a new pair of shoes, and we're going to take a look at them, all right? But first, like I said, I'm going to try and show you guys the sides of it, or let's see here. Yeah, look how big this, you know what I'm saying? I had no clue what this was. I had no clue. Nuts. But, looking at the side here, what the hell? Let's open it up and let's take a look at the shoe, shall we? Alright, first things first. Alright, real quick, so I've already got it opened. Let's just take a look at it and see what we got. Let me drop them on the floor first. Here's what they look like in the bag. We got some red and black shoes here. Let's open them up and take a closer look, shall we? And for all you asking, I tried to go back and look at my order, but it wouldn't let me. So here's the description. Here's, the best picture I could find on them online. But I feel like they don't sell them anymore. Or maybe it was just like a one-off thing. Who knows? But, yeah, let's get them out and take a gander. Okay, so, nicely enough, they do send, backup shoelaces. So, we got some black backup shoelaces for our shoes. And actually, before we go any further, let me just throw this out there. When I bought this, I had no clue where this was coming from. And it came from China. So it took a very long time to reach my house. It took a long time. And you can expect that when you buy from these smaller Chinese companies. Okay, now this is what the shoe looks like. Black, red, very soft sole. It almost looks freaking like a hand sprayed or whatever. Very generic looking almost. But it's a very well done cheap shoe. This thing was like $42 total. And like I said, I used my shop cash, which I had like almost 23 bucks. So, I paid about half price for these. One thing I will say is I don't think it said anything about slip resistance on here. However, it might be slip resistant. Not necessarily sure, but it is a safety toe. Yeah, I know that much. It is a safety toe. Very, very soft and durable, or I don't know about durable, but it's soft and squishy. they have that classic Chinese plastic shoe smell. It's crazy. Let me pull one of the inserts out. So this is what the insides look like here. If we take a closer look, it almost looks like those are like, hand stitched. Guy is a. And this is what the daggone insert looks like. That is so generic. That is absolutely generic. And what I will say, right here, it says 260. And the bottom of the shoe actually says 260. So I guess that's where that corresponds. But, man, these things, I mean, it looks... I bet this is the type of material that makes people, like, infertile. That very cheap material. That's so crazy. But look at it, man. It's just so odd. The 42 is printed on there. I don't know if that just... maybe that's the shoe size. Not really sure. But I'm going to put that back in. And try to go over the rest of the shoe. So right here, they got some like fake stitching and lines running through them. What does it say? Jubang. Kivini. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to do or if it even serves a purpose. I'm not a big shoe guy, and I'm definitely not a big Chinese shoe guy. Look at the damn sole on it though. It's super flat and what is this? What are these markings? I'm not really sure. But what I will say is this feels like a very slippery material. There's hardly any traction. There's no like tread. It's just very flat and like slightly raised from where these little triangles are, or these diamonds. Very slightly raised. What I'm trying to say is, one good rain on some concrete or some metal, you're going to slip and bust your ass. Now, it does mention that it is puncture proof, and I don't know how true that is, because I feel like I could shove a pencil through it, That's so crazy. And then on the back here, it's got some more of like these. I'm not really sure what this design is, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like breathable. But there's nothing on the back here. There's no kind of opening. It's just for decoration. Much like everything else on here. Like, this isn't necessary. It might, I guess, for argument's sake, it could potentially be a safety thing to protect the sides of your foot, possibly. But other than that, for this particular shoe, it doesn't really serve a purpose. And it's not it's almost like a slip-on shoe. The tongue is sewn onto the actual shoe. So it's so weird. I'm gonna try one on. Actually, yeah, here's the other one. Same exact thing. You're not missing anything. 260. That's so weird. Does it say 260 on the bottom of this one too? Because if it says 260, maybe they come in like sets. I'll just show you that right there though. The Kivini. One thing I will note is that there is like some slight manufacturing defects, like these little bubbles here, these little holes. And I guess you would kind of get that from mass producing shoes that aren't very good quality. Look at the glue. Look at the glue running down the side here. I don't know if you can make this out or not, but look at that. Oh my God, that's terrible. And the worst part about this is, like, I feel like this, even at the price point, and it is made in China, there's shoes out there that you could easily double the price and get an extremely high quality, durable work shoe. But this is just fucking nasty, bro. Like, what? The other one don't look that bad. Maybe it does, and I just didn't pay any attention. I mean, it is. It's, well, I guess. I don't know. It's slightly bad on the one we looked at originally, but not nowhere near as bad as that. I mean, the shit is like seeping up out of the depths of the sole there. What the hell? And they do got some like marker marks on them. Not really sure. I don't know if that's supposed to represent something. Then we got a little bit of some booger sugar, maybe. I'm not really sure. But I tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my shoes off and I'm gonna try one of them on, or both of them, maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Shit, I can't even get them on. They do have the come here, you bastard. Oh, wow. Okay. So they do have this little tag on the back of it. And it's so small. Like a lot of these companies that have that feature, they have a big, hook on the back. This is tiny. I can't get it. I can't even get my fat little finger in there. And that's kind of the issue. So that makes slipping these on just a little bit more stupid. Okay. First impression is they feel very blocky on my feet. They feel very weird. And they even bend real weird. I feel like they're gonna fall right off my feet. I feel like the shoe on my right is a little bit looser than the one on my left, so I feel like there's a little size discrepancy there. These things are like, I don't know whose feet are this wide, but I feel like they have like intentionally taken them out a little bit, made them a lot wider. Oh my god. Now, they're soft, I guess, but for how long? Usually shoes like this, you wear them, and the inserts, they kind of start to poop out on you, and they flatten out and they don't work as good. So I'd be willing to bet a whole entire paycheck that would happen very quickly with these. But like I said, the left one has a nice snug fit, but the right one is just very, very loosey-goosey. So that sucks. But, I mean, I guess they don't look that bad, but here's what I will say is I've bought some like Chinese type shoes off of Amazon one time, and they were okay. They were very lightweight and stuff, but what I will note is that for some reason it just seemed like they built up so much static, and I got shocked by everything. So that's another thing to look out for. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is. So yeah, I'm gonna try and grab a pic of them on my feet, and maybe I'll put it here. I'm not really sure, but if so, there it is. And yeah, been a very odd video, but I bought shoes. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, click that subscribe button, and I will see you in hopefully what'll be a better video. All right, peace out.